And welcome back to the Red Combat. It's your boy Chesco. I am here with Isaiah. I am here with Luis. I am here with EC.
CE.
I am here with CE. And we are back with another episode of Red Combat. We are here to preview UFC 306, Noche UFC. Sean O'Malley versus Merab Dvalishvili. Alright, so we're going to get started. Oh, and Canelo Alvarez versus Berlanga.
Yes.
And
You made that catch.
all right, so what is the first?
First fight is a flyweight bout between Ronaldo Rodriguez and Ode Osborne.
Hey, they're not Mexican.
One of them is.
One of them is
Ronaldo Rodriguez.
Damn, I don't know why I automatically thought he was Brazilian.
Ronaldo.
Is Rosas Jr. on here?
Yeah, I think he's the first fight of the night.
Oh, he's not on the main card.
No. Shout out Joshua Van. He's from Houston. He's fighting on that card.
On the main card?
He's on the prelims.
Oh, Joshua who?
Van.
Joshua Vaughn. Yeah.
You think we can have him on the podcast? You know him?
I don't know him like personally, but probably.
Somebody has to know. He can't be that famous, right?
No, I know people that know him.
Yeah. Hey, let's work on that.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna work on that. All right. So shout out Joey Vance, isn't it?
Joshua.
Joshua Vance.
Can't even get his
Vance.
name right, and you want him on.
All right,
the
who's he
podcast.
fighting? Check who. Forget this first fight.
He is
All right.
fighting Edgar Chirez.
His nickname is The Fearless.
Hey, he looks scary. I don't
He
think
does
he's
look
Mexican though.
Yeah, he's from Myanmar, I think.
He fights out of the U.S.
Yeah, he fights out of the U.S.
Yeah.
Joshua Vance. Who's he fighting?
He's taking it on short notice.
Chaitis.
He's saying like
Chaitis.
2 weeks.
Edgar
no.
Chavez.
Chirez.
Oh, Chaitis. There's a problem though.
He's fighting a Mexican.
When you take a fight on 2 weeks, normally you want to knock out the person.
Is it a 2-week fight? Is it really?
No, it's a 3-round fight, but
No, that's not what I asked. You said
you said is it a 2-week fight?
he took it on 2 weeks' notice.
Yeah, that.
Is
It's
what
still
I
a
was asking.
3-round fight.
I understood.
Yeah, no, he's been an ass.
No, I'm making sure that people understand.
By
Okay.
being an ass.
So, but the thing is, tell me if I'm wrong. When you take a fight on 2 weeks' notice, your plan is normally to knock out the person.
Yeah,
We've been through this. You can't knock out a Mexican.
we did talk
So,
about that.
Even though people have proved us wrong over and over again on TikTok, that's fake news.
No, it's not true.
So
They
fake
got
news.
mad because I said that Mexicans can't get knocked out. Then they didn't provide one Mexican who's been knocked out.
Provided me.
Who?
That's different. I asked for one.
Yeah. You're just doing extra
Yeah.
work for no reason.
They're like, so, but since he's gonna be on the podcast, shout out to Joey Vance,
Joshua Van.
Joshua Vance. Hey, yo, we're friends. We could probably call him Joey.
Joey.
Alright. So I got Joshua Vance on first round knockout. He'll be the first guy ever to knock out a Mexican. Okay,
And he's going to talk about it live on
the Red Combat.
the Rock Combat podcast.
All right. Let's go to the first. Well, who you got? Joey Vance.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Duh.
Have you seen him fight?
Yeah.
Is he good?
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be in the UFC. He's like
Well,
21
I didn't
He's
mean-
like 22 years old.
Really?
Or 23.
I was fixing. I didn't mean that. I was just.
Hey, how do you make it through the UFC? Did he make it through the Contender Series?
No, he was supposed to fight on Contender Series, and then like I think a fight fell out.
He was so
instead
good, they just said, okay, you're in.
Also, he jumped in first notice. I mean
short
short
notice.
notice. And,
Yeah.
I got it.
That's not the first time he jumped in short notice.
Was it a Mexican the first time?
No, it was actually like a Russian,
Hey,
Oh, that's worse.
and he won.
Okay.
Speaking of short notice, what's luck of the Irish guys fighting again?
Really?
Who's that?
Oh, the guy that has one eye.
He's not fighting on this card.
Not this card,
Oh,
but I'm just saying he's fighting again.
He's fighting again. Where? But he can only fight in Abu Dhabi.
oh, he is fighting in
It is Abu Dhabi.
Oh, that's in October, right?
Yeah.
October what?
5th.
20 something.
Is it in the afternoon?
I'm pretty sure.
Damn. Anyways. All right, so let's go with the first fight of the main card. Who is it?
Ronaldo Rodriguez versus
Why is this name
Ode
familiar?
Osborne.
Because we've been saying the first
We've
half
already
of the night
said
for
it.
like 10 minutes now.
Damn, I'm professional.
Ronaldo Rodriguez versus who?
Ode Osborne.
Sorry.
Ode Osborne. Do we know any of them?
I don't know.
I know the Osborne guy,
Osborne guy.
but I'm going with the Ronaldo Rodriguez.
Because he's Mexican, huh, and they don't get knocked out.
I see the Mexican winning. Yeah.
Other than that one guy that Joshua Van's gonna knock out.
Other
But
than
he's
that
more like
one.
half Mexican, so that's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, I don't think so. So I agree with you. Look, the hardest pick to ever make is a Mexican versus a Russian.
But what happens when it's Mexican versus Mexican?
No, it's the decision.
It goes to the decision.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's a decision for sure. I'm not saying Mexicans can't lose. Mexicans lose all the time.
Yeah.
They just. I don't know if
Well,
y'all ever.
Mexican soccer team.
You ever gone to a birthday party? You've gone to a birthday party, right? And you remember when you were a kid? Every now and then you went to a birthday party and there was a piñata, you would hit it and hit it and hit it, and the thing wouldn't break.
Uh-huh.
And
Even when the adults went at it.
even the adults had to jump in, and eventually one adult
just tore it apart.
one adult just like flips it over because the thing never breaks. Right? Did you ever have to deal with that?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what a Mexican is. I'm not saying.
A piñata?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. So I'm not
That's
saying
very
they're all
stereotypical.
great fighters.
That's
Some of
not
them are great
racist.
fighters, of course, but they're not all great fighters. What they are, some of them could be a piñata that just will never break, and that's what I'm saying. They could definitely lose. That's for sure.
So I'm going with the Mexican.
Oh yeah, let's go with the Mexican. Who's next?
Lightweight bout between Daniel Zellhuber and Esteban Ribovics.
Daniel Huber. I actually know him.
Do you?
He's tall. He's lanky.
So he knows of him.
Oh, I've seen Daniel Huber fight. He's good.
Yeah, he knows of him. You don't know him personally. I think that's what he meant.
No, we homies. We good.
Look at his face of confusion. He just goes along with it. Okay.
You didn't know me and Daniel were like this.
It's Mexico and Argentina.
Oh wow.
Look, if this was soccer, it would be an easy choice.
Argentina all the way.
Yeah, but it's not.
Because as UFC, it's an easier
UFC,
choice.
It's kind of easier. Who's the other Argentine? Who's the Argentinian?
That's the one.
Esteban
Ribovics.
Ribovics.
We're gonna be talking about boxing a little bit. I don't know if you're like a boxing historian. One of the best grossing fights ever is Chavez Jr. versus Maravilla Martinez.
Oh, that is-
Argentinian versus Mexican. That Argentinian hit that Mexican like a piñata for 12 rounds. And in the 12th round, Junior almost knocked him out.
Really?
Fun fact. But like you said, Mexican didn't get knocked out, lost. Perfect example of what I just gave.
So who are we going
And
with
that
here?
means that the Mexican's going to beat the Argentinian again.
Who are we going with here?
The Mexican.
Mexican?
No. Daniel Zellhuber is really good. I know that.
He's the odds
I
favorite.
think Daniel Zellhuber.
I wonder how you say his real name. It can't be like that, right?
Yeah, it's how it's spelled.
Zellhuber.
Daniel
Zellhuber.
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 Zellhuber?
I don't know. It's a double L, so it could be different.
Zellhuber.
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 Yeah, it could be pronounced that way too.
Anyways.
Next fight is the featherweight bout between Brian Ortega and Diego Lopez.
Should we just cut what we did last time and put it?
Diego Lopez is coming.
Okay, I want to ask you this. Did you when Dan Ige stepped in on 3 hours and in 2 minutes notice? Did you expect him to get ran over?
Didn't he get?
Yeah,
no,
Dan Ige.
I didn't think so.
I
I thought it would be a more boring fight than when it was.
It's a pretty good fight.
It was a good fight, yeah.
Really good fight.
Like I really thought that what's his name was gonna knock
He
him
had
out.
a chance to win, yeah.
No. I thought that what's his name, Diego Lopez was gonna knock him out,
Oh well.
Yeah.
and because he had knocked out Sadiq Yusuf, and who had knocked out in 300?
He knocked out Yusuf's
In 300, and he knocked out somebody before that.
Yeah, Pat Sabatini.
Yeah, so he had just been knocking out 2 people, and now the fact that he had to weigh in like 8 different times that night couldn't help. But I expected a bit more dominant performance, and I get it, like changing changing opponents last minute and all that stuff affects your performance. But I did expect a little bit better, so I'm wondering is that gonna be brought into like how do you think it's gonna play out? Is it gonna be a stand-up fight? Is it gonna be a wrestling fight?
I think it'll be a mixture of both. I think it's gonna be just a scrap.
Like dirty?
Oh yeah.
Duplessis type.
Nah, not that
No?
dirty. Almost like Lopez reminds me a lot of his Oliveira. Kind of just like he walks forward, he looks to the finish.
He's like, bring it.
He has heavy hands, but he has really good jiu-jitsu. But I feel like Ortega's just tough. He walks you down, waits for you to get tired, uses his toughness, and then he just.
So if he loses, he stays at 3?
I bet you he's still at 3. Is he still at 3?
Yeah.
Right now it's at 3.
He is number 3 right now.
Look. How fast did Masvidal beat Askren? 5 seconds?
Yeah.
Ortega could lose in 4. He ain't leaving 3. He's never leaving 3.
It's number 3 versus number 13.
What the hell? He's still 13? What does Diego Lopez have to do?
But he's been fighting on ranked people.
Sadiq Youssef was ranked.
Yeah,
Diego
Like
Lopez.
13, I think.
Dan Ige was ranked, right?
Didn't he get ranked?
Daniel was only like 13 or 14,
Not
Yeah,
anymore.
see?
so he didn't really move up much.
That is great. The featherweight division, I don't know who ranks these guys. Like, who ranks the featherweight division?
Yeah, Deniga's number 14 right now.
But he did fight on 27 minutes notice, so. But, like, I don't know, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I swear, I'm not
I feel like he's
exaggerating.
been number 3 forever.
Brian Ortega, he has been number 3 forever.
So why doesn't he go down when he loses?
Because he loses to the best.
Yeah, I guess
Best of the
that's
best.
right.
What is Yair Rodriguez?
Yeah, which is
Like 4 or 5.
Oh, but he just lost to him, right?
number 4.
I don't know, man. I don't think I'm wrong about this. There has to be something there.
Do you think you're wrong about anything?
Good point. Good point. No, I just feel like Brian Ortega should not be 3. I'm sorry. He has won 3 fights
Yeah.
since 2015.
Damn.
Like, so, anyways. And one of them was Cub Swanson.
So who we going with?
That's like beating Jessica Andrade. Damn, that's a good fight. I
I'm going
don't
with
know.
Lopez.
Who's a better striker?
I think
it's
technically, I think
I think it's even.
Ortega, but I think Lopez is more powerful.
Yeah.
Because when you brought up the Charles Oliveira comparison, I feel I don't want to say that he's more technical than Oliveira. I just think he's more smooth than Oliveira.
I think he has better boxing.
Yes, he has better boxing than Oliveira.
I don't know if we're allowed to do this, but I think my pick is going to be, if it's the first round, I think it's Lopez.
You're not allowed to do that.
If it goes more than one round,
I think Ortega.
Ortega wins.
I think it's a stand-up fight.
I mean, I think so too.
I think it's a stand-up
Because
fight.
they both have solid jiu-jitsu.
Normally when it's two like normally you get 2 wrestlers or 2 jiu-jitsu guys, it ends up being a stand-up fight.
Because nobody can take them down, or because they end up getting up again anyways.
But it's crazy. It's a Brian Ortega. I've seen him in 3 stand-up fights. And the Max Holloway stand-up fight got killed.
Mhm.
But I guess that's not fair to compare because
It's Max Holloway.
it's Max Holloway and Diego Lopez is not Max Holloway.
Yeah, for sure.
Against Volkanovski, same thing. Not fair to compare. You still have that version of Brian Ortega versus Korean Zombie where he looked like Max Holloway. So you're like, can that version be? But the fact is that he didn't look good against Yair Rodriguez in the
No.
stand-up.
I don't think that. I don't think I said that. I think what I said is that he relies on his toughness.
No, I get that, but I mean, like, I meant like the general you, like, I meant like you
Oh,
as in
yeah,
everybody. I mean, like, it's like, if that version shows up, is it enough to beat Diego Lopez?
Which version?
Oh, that Ortega, the fought Korean Zombie, where he looks so smooth with the transition in the boxing, in the striking. But, because I don't think he could beat Diego Lopez the way he beat Yair Rodriguez, which was walking him down.
Yeah, no, I don't think he beat him that way.
You can't beat him that way.
I think
so.
he could beat Ortega. I mean, I think he could beat Lopez with that one against Korean Zombie, that performance. But
That's the only one that beats
I don't
him.
think.
And I don't know if, like, who's a better striker, Korean Zombie or Diego Lopez? That's what's going to come down to. I really don't know. I'm going to go Diego Lopez just for the...
Shits and giggles.
Yeah. But I really don't
I'll
know.
go with Brian Ortega.
It's going to be a close one for sure.
I'm going to go Lopez.
Yeah,
I'm
but-
the only one with Brian Ortega.
Yeah.
Damn.
All by myself.
Well, I'm putting that.
You're welcome.
Next fight is women's flyweight title: Alexa Grasso and Valentina Shevchenko.
Alexa Grasso, Valentina Shevchenko. This is what, their fourth fight?
Third.
Third?
I haven't watched the second one. Was it close?
The second one is funny. I feel, yeah, it was definitely close. But I feel that Grasso probably did win it, like, if I was judging it.
Who's the one that got points taken off? Was it Grasso or Valentina?
Nobody. That's the crazy thing.
That's the one that got
No, one was a 10-8 round, but like
Oh, was it just normal?
a normal 10-8 round, which no way in hell was a 10-8 round. So they gave, I don't remember what round I would have gave to Grasso. They gave it to,
What was the points? Why'd she get points taken off?
it was a draw.
Okay.
It was a draw. So, what you call it? And since she was a champion,
She retained
Grasso retained. But the round I would have gave to Shevchenko, I'm sorry, to Grasso, they gave to Shevchenko. And then the last round where Grasso clearly won it, but there's no way she won it by 10-8. Like 10-8 is when you almost knock out somebody, like where you're on the verge there. That was nothing like, I don't know who the hell gave her a 10-8. And that, but yeah, it was definitely close.
So who wins this one?
I think Grasso wins this one.
I think Grasso, and I hope she does.
I
Yeah,
hope Grasso wins.
I think Grasso wins this one. I think Valentina's age probably gonna catch up to her eventually.
I'll go Shevchenko.
Yeah, like I think.
The odds are very close. On this
Hey,
one.
who is the favorite though?
They're both negative.
Oh, minus 150, minus
Yeah.
150.
Minus 112, minus 108.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it's very
It's
close.
close.
Who's 112?
Grasso.
Oh, so Shevchenko is the. Okay, so. But it's basically even, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with
Grasso.
Grasso, but
I'm going with Shevchenko. What the hell's wrong with you people?
It's been a year since they last fought, right?
it was the last Noche UFC, right?
Because they went to Mexico. Well, who went to Mexico? When did they go to Mexico? Was it this fight?
Oh no, it was a Brandon Moreno fight,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Brandon Moreno, Brandon Royval.
Okay.
They fought Noche Vegas, whatever, Noche UFC last year.
That's it.
Oh, it's gonna be an interesting fight, man. I don't know, but is that? Oh, that's not the main event, right?
No,
No.
there's one more.
It's not.
No, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Grasso.
And the main event is the bantamweight title bout between Sean O'Malley and Merab. Anybody want to try that?
Dvalishvili.
Dvalishvili. I don't know why. I think Sean has it.
Oh yeah.
They're
I think
both
Sean
negative.
has it. Sure.
But-
I'm going with O'Malley.
Oh man.
But can Merab pull out the Jose Aldo,
What's the Jose Aldo?
which is hug your leg and not get you down, but keep you against the fence?
No, I don't think so.
When I picture you saying that, I picture like a dad and his kid. when the kid just hold on to their leg, and the dad just kind of like walking around with the kid just kind of hanging onto their leg.
I look till this day. I don't know. Maybe I don't understand. But you watched the Merab versus Jose
Yeah.
Aldo fight, right? Am I seeing this wrong? Did he didn't land a takedown, right?
No.
Not one.
That's
And he shot every single round. And it was a unanimous decision. Everybody felt like that was normal. Like, that was the right decision. That the guy who tried to take somebody down for 3 rounds and never got him
Is the one.
is the one that won clearly.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I don't think that's out of the picture. Because I've seen Merab get rocked, and Merab could take a punch. So, it's...
So we all going O'Malley?
No, I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't think it's out of the picture.
It's negative 118, negative 102.
So it's even as well.
It's
yeah, I'm
pretty
surprised
much
it's that
even.
close.
Yo, you don't think it's close at all?
I don't think it's close. I think O'Malley could sleep him.
Destroys it.
I don't know. Yeah, I'd destroy maybe like second round.
You're saying it's not close. I mean,
Yeah, I don't think it's. I don't think it's too much of a height difference.
knockout
Yeah,
for sure.
I think so.
I think that's the only chance he has, though.
Other than a fight with Chito Vera, I think it's like the perfect fight for O'Malley. I think the height, the distance, perfect for him to land those punches that like he landed on Aljamain Sterling.
Really?
I mean, if you're getting rocked by Henry Cejudo, and you're gonna go and get punched by O'Malley, that's a huge difference.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it is. But I think that's why to me it comes down like, I don't think he could pick him apart. I think it's the same reason I think that Kobe Covington's never gotten picked apart. Like, because it's those guys with a gas tank. It's so hard to pick them apart. The same reason I think Bilal didn't get picked apart. Now Bilal obviously his stand up was better in this fight, but I think those guys are incredibly hard to pick apart when they can, if you don't get them out of there, they'll keep shooting and keep shooting and keep shooting. And in a 5-round fight, I think we saw it against Leon Edwards. To me, Leon Edwards lost the last 2 rounds of the Kobe Covington fight, because even though he picked him apart for 3 rounds, he couldn't get him out of there. And then eventually, Kobe Covington started getting the rhythm and started to shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot. And it don't matter how good your takedown defense is. I think Dominic Cruz said it the best. Some people tried. If you try not to get taken down by Khabib, you're gonna fail. That's a horrible game plan. He's gonna take you down.
You gotta learn how to get back up.
You gotta learn how to get back up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think, by no means am I saying Merab is this type of fighter, but what I'm saying is, if you are able to get through that, you have to get him out, because this guy's gonna keep shooting and keep shooting and keep shooting and keep shooting. That he
Didn't
can
he have more like the fights with like a record takedown attempts?
Yeah, it was the what you call it, the Jan fight.
Mm-hmm.
Jan is a perfect example. Jan is not as good a striker or boxer than as O'Malley, but Jan got nothing off him on Merab, nothing. And that's my point. He may be able to have that type of fight. And again, he shot like 70, right? Something like that.
Like 40.
Oh,
Still, I think it was a record.
it was a record. He shot like 40.
Yeah.
How many did he land?
I don't think that many.
Like 7. The guy just shoots without it, but that's enough for the judges, I guess.
Yeah.
So
I just don't think. I think he's gonna have a really hard time tracking down O'Malley.
really,
I think O'Malley's movement is too good.
yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm gonna say Sean, but I don't think it's as lopsided as Isaiah's or some people think. But we won't be.
49.
It's 49.
Breaking the UFC record takedowns attempting a single bout, 49 attempts.
What did I say? 70?
70.
I was right there.
21 off, yeah.
Yeah, I was right there.
Hey, you want to know the results of this game?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, man. So we won't be here Saturday night. Sunday, right? This is what we agreed on.
Yeah.
Sunday. So this will all be out Monday morning, right?
Yeah.
Monday morning we'll have the post fight of O'Malley versus Merab Dvalishvili. Noche UFC. Canelo versus Berlanga.
Canelo.
Duh.
Man, I don't know why the hell Canelo just keeps fighting random people, man.
It's for the money, man.
But my question is, I can somebody answer me this? Does anybody actually think that Benavidez can beat Canelo?
Can or can't?
Can.
I would just like to see the matchup.
But like, who would be the favorite?
I'd probably still even choose Canelo to win.
I think Canelo's the favorite. I wouldn't say easily, but I've seen Canelo fight the Benavidez fight 100 times. I have seen him fight that fighter,
That type of fighter.
that
Style.
type of fighter, over and over and over again, and never been a difference. The big puncher, the big heavy walk you down guy never affects Canelo, because you can't get to him. His defense is too good. When you're the heavier puncher, but you're the slower guy, you don't get to Canelo.
Uh-huh.
Canelo's 61-2-2.
Yeah, and
That's fucking insane.
how did Bivol beat Canelo off a jab? He was just as quick, even though he was bigger. So Canelo couldn't really like walk him down, couldn't like walk through him. That's what Canelo does, right? He like, you realize you can't get to him, then he kind of starts jabbing you, walking you down, and then his boxing is great. His head movement is great.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't do that to Bivol because Bivol had the jab, he had the length, he was bigger, all that. But we saw him fight with that Russian guy. The guy that fought Andre Ward. But like him. Man, I can't remember most of these guys' names, but it was a Mexican, Angulo. He fought him. He fought Austin Trout. That's his name, right? He fought the big punchers before. It honestly, you could even say, well, no, he was a smaller guy, but like a Cotto type, who's a good boxer,
Uh-huh.
couldn't get to Canelo. Honestly, Triple G. Triple G is that big boxer. I'm sorry, that big walk you down power guy, and Canelo was able to get through him. Like, I don't understand why Benavidez is, maybe because he's bigger, but I don't see why he's quote unquote ducking Benavidez. That's what's disappointing. But now you get Berlanga, who I guess, is he a heavy puncher? He is, right?
I think so. I don't know much about him.
I know he's lost.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. Or
I don't know if
he
he-
probably hasn't lost.
Who?
Berlanga.
He hasn't. He's 22-0.
He's 22 now. Well, they said he hasn't looked great, so I don't know. We'll see it. But yeah, we're gonna go with Canelo. I'm gonna be watching all of this while I'm working, because people are gonna realize can't stop me from watching my sport. It's a law in life. But anything else y'all want to say?
Nope.
All right. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. See you next time.
Peace.